this episode of Living the Dream, Jimmy and Louisa head to the gorgeous waters of El Salvador for some non-stop roosterfish action.
Woo! And another monster.
Wow, check it out. Look how fast he's running.
Oh my gosh. We've been catching just giant 50, 60 plus pound roosterfish all day. Look at that monster. Oh my God. Oh, and a bigger one than last time, Louisa. Oh my gosh. Look at that thing go! Oh my gosh! Nice! Woo-hoo-hoo! There he goes! That's the biggest roosterfish I've ever seen, Louisa!
Oh my God!
Woo-hoo-hoo! My gosh, guys! Well done! Woo-hoo! All right! Woo! Yeah, boy! That's a kingfish right there! Oh my gosh!
Landing in El Salvador and eager to get on the water, Captain Jimmy and Louisa leave their resort Casa del Golfo to make the trek to Iguana Bay. It's a short trip, and once there, it's a beautiful walk along the shore to an awaiting panga that takes them to meet the captain and first mate, already on the water. They head to one of the El Salvador's easternmost islands to search for roosterfish.
Fish on! All right, guys, well, welcome back to another episode of Living the Dream. Oh! And I just pulled the hook on that one. It's one thing with circle hooks, they don't always get them unless you get them right in the corner of the mouth. You get that J hook, it'll go right in them. I think this one just didn't get buttoned up right. He wanted the bait, it just didn't stay on. Disappointing. This is really thin line. We're gonna put a heavier leader on there so we don't have that happen again. It actually feels like it's a little frayed up. So always check your line and your leader because you lose big fish. So what I'm doing right here is we're switching out rods because we had some with some line on it that was pretty frayed up. So we're going to some new rods, and all that we're really doing right here is tying a barrel swivel to our main line, and they have like some kind of loop deal hooked up with that sinker that keeps the sinker near the swivel. They have these little pre-rigged deals that they did last night. You see here the sinker kind of stays in this area, and then down at the bottom you got your mullet. We just netted these up this morning. I'm gonna cut this tag end off, and we'll be ready to put this one in the water. Kind of bump trolling, real slow trolling over these high rocks here. As you seen a minute ago, I had a nice roosterfish on and just the line gave out. So I'm sure there's several more in the area. And there's stuff bouncing off the surface right now. Gosh, it's unbelievable how many fish are here. He's swimming at me. Oh, he's already here. Here he is. Oh, nice. Oh! The thing tried to get a little jump out of the water. Jetted. It's a lively little guy. These little guys are so strong. They're in the jack family. That's why they're so darn strong. Ooh, pretty fish too. Oh man, I don't know how well you guys seen that fish in the water. But he pulled the hook right there by the boat. And I'm gonna switch this circle hook out to a J hook.
Another fish on here in El Salvador.
Yeah. Nice. Might be a big old snapper.
Could be. Definitely a bigger fish. He won't stop.
Fish, follow him. Whoa, you might have a snapper. You might, but I think he's a rooster, but there's a chance it might be a good snapper.
Well, I love some roosterfish, snapper. I'm okay with either.
Yeah, he's staying buttoned up real good.
Yeah. We might be here for a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know, I just can't stop
Might be a
him.
big grouper. Oh, you are. You're already stopped. His head stopped right there. Keep him coming, keep turning. There you go.
He
There
just
you
took a bunch
go.
of line.
Yeah, yeah. He's coming up right over here.
This fish is definitely a fighter.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, wow.
You got a monster. I want to see him. I just want to see him so I know what we're dealing with. His head, yeah, I can see him. He's coming up, kind of now. They got the drag so light because it's such a weak line. They have the drag really, really light so it doesn't pop, but the fish won't come up.
Yeah.
Can't get a chance to see him, so we're putting a little bit of pressure on him. Hopefully have these reels re-spooled tomorrow, and oh yeah, look at that. And be able to get some more monsters like this.
It's a rooster.
That's a giant rooster. Let's see if we can get our hands on him and get him in this boat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna get him in, don't worry.
He's not gonna wanna come easy, that's for sure. Woo! Look at that monster! Oh my gosh!
Woo!
Easy, easy, easy. Woo! Louisa! This is what took so long. Guys, we lost 2 of these because of weak line that broke, and now this one we finally landed. Good job, Louisa. Amazing job on this fish.
Big fighter.
Heck yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning. There's Louisa's monster. I don't even think I'm gonna revive this guy. He's ready to go. I'm just gonna dump him. Whew, what a fish. And there he goes, looking at him, kick him off. You see that? That's the best way to put him in sometimes, guys. They'll turn, let's go down on those big fish. It's hard to revive them when you got the water pulling one way and turning them around. Just take right off.
Living the Dream with Captain Jimmy Nelson is made possible by Salt Life. Live salty. Grizzly Coolers, envisioned, engineered, and perfected for performance. Deccan, never compromise, demand the best. And by Plantation on Crystal River, the place to stay and play along Florida's nature coast.
Not too bad. Let's see if we keep this one buttoned up. The clicker on this reel went out, so I can't turn the clicker off. All right, I think we got another rooster fish going. Getting real close here. Yep, another rooster. Or it's maybe a jack. No, it's another rooster. All right, guys, here it is. Right here by the edge of the boat. Whoa, yeah. Here you go, Louisa. Not as big as the last few, but it's still a really nice rooster fish. This is one of the most consistent places that I go for giant rooster fish, right here in El Salvador. Very little pressure, and that's why it's so easy to get so many of them. And we got this one landed. All right. Look at that.
Woo! Nice
Another
job.
beauty. Woo! About a quarter the size of the one Louisa just had.
But still a rooster fish,
Heck
right?
yeah.
It's a nice fish.
Good day out here.
Good job.
Consistent action. I mean, there's no downtime. You have just enough time to put bait on your line and get it out there, and then you have another rooster fish running. Excellent day. Nice and overcast, not real sunny. It's kind of coming and going.
Pretty background.
Pretty background and pretty fish.
Oh yeah. On to the next one.
Yep, let's go ahead and get this guy in the water. This fish is doing real good. Lively little guy. There he goes. Swim off real good. Wow. All right, well, let's throw another one out. I'm sure we're gonna get another one real quick.
Wow, check it out. Look how fast he's running. Non-stop.
Wow.
Woohoo! Well, I'm glad I'm doing my morning workout here.
You seem to be getting all the big ones.
No.
Strong fish, huh? It's amazing how many big roosters are here.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible. Especially this area right here. Every single one of them that we hook is pretty big.
Yeah. Oh yeah, almost here. I want to see this one.
I feel like I'm backing down on a marlin.
You got color?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay, this is a super giant.
Monster.
Monster.
Holy cow.
Woo, Jimmy.
Wow.
This is gonna be hard work.
That's a huge one. Oh, and a bigger one than last time, Louisa. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Can you guys see this?
Man, I didn't even know they got this big. Holy cow.
Guess we just found out.
Whew. But get in here and keep him in good shape. Fish is bigger than me. All right.
Woo!
Wow. What a fish, Louisa.
This is the kind of fish you get here out of Casa del Golfo.
Oh, yes. Let's put that rod in the rod holder over here. Stick that one right there. And we'll get this hook out of his mouth because he is heavy, guys. Look at this monster. Insane. And if you get a J hook in a fish's belly, you can usually turn it over. This is a circle hook and it's in there. Circle hooks will mess them up a little more. I'm trying to turn it over and roll it without them ripping me up. So I don't like circle hooks too much because you can't turn them over as easy as a J hook. So they do get them in the stomach just as often, regardless of what people say. The problem is, there we go, I got it. You can't turn them over. But since that fish is so huge, I can stick my whole arm in there and do it. Thank you for helping me. What a monster. Unbelievable fish, Louisa. Unbelievable fish.
I need to catch my breath.
Whew. Holy cow. Look at the pretty colors and the stripes on them. We've been catching just giant 50, 60 plus pound rooster fish all day. Whew. Out of breath. Gosh, that's a heavy fish. All right, let's go and put this bad boy in.
Yes.
I'm gonna get over right here. So heavy. Try to give him a little reviving. Giant, guys. Absolute giant. Wow. What a monster rooster fish. This is incredible. There he goes. Wow. Guys, this is crazy. How many big rooster fish are out here? Everywhere. Everywhere. Might as well catch a couple more. Man, I tell you what, guys, man, these fish are just coming in one after another, and they're all big fish. We're losing a lot. A lot of them are hitting the baits and killing them, and we're missing them, but we're catching a lot too. And this one is just such strong fish. Like I was saying earlier, these rooster fish are in the jack family. That's why they're so strong. They feed in the middle of the water column, even though they will feed near the surface and on the bottom. They just kind of hang out in the middle, and you get a bait in the middle, these guys are gonna nail it. All right, he's coming towards the surface now, and he's back down. Oh my gosh, look at him go. And I got that drag up there.
They love doing that. They see the boat and go down.
It's a good one. We have about 30-pound mono on this rod. And there's a lot of rocks in the area too that come up high. I'm not worried about them taking me under one, I'm worried about them running beside one and cutting me off. Gosh, what a big fish. Here he comes, right up behind the boat. Wow, look at him. Woo! Oh, and he took off. Come back up. He wants to go over here, I guess. We're just gonna let him tell us where he wants to go. He is pulling and back over. This thing's just going from one side to the other. I can't horse a fish this big in because he weighs almost as much as a horse. Oh my gosh! Woo! Holy cow! Woo! Handed the rod off to Louisa so I could land this big boy, and he didn't want to be landed. All right, another one. Both of Louisa's big boys were bigger than that one.
I don't know, this one's pretty big too.
It's still an absolute stud. Yeah. All day, this is not even real, right? It's like a dream or something. Are you gonna wake up?
I know, every fish is amazing.
Unbelievable. All right, well, I'm gonna set him here so I can get back in the boat. It's so big, a fish.
Swallow the hook too.
And they swallow it up. And that's the one thing I don't, give me some slack. That's the one thing I don't like about circle hooks. So we can't get that out. A J hook, I could turn the hook and get it out, not with a circle. You gotta leave it. They'll kill the fish if you don't. And one of the main reasons I don't typically use them. Yeah, I know, buddy, I'm getting you in the water as quick as I can. These cutters on the pliers don't work. We don't have any cutters on the boat. There we go, got it. This can go underneath. Here we go, guys. That big boy's ready to go. Just gotta get over here to release him. It's hard maneuvering giant fish, guys. Woo-hoo! What a day. Come here, big boy. We're gonna let you go. We're going this way, though. Did you see him try to swim into the boat? We ain't gonna let that happen. We're going right here. Woo! Look at that beauty, guys. All day long. Wow, look at them beautiful dorsal fins just stick out of the water. That's why they call it a roosterfish. Looks like big rooster feathers. There he goes. Very good. All right, guys, well, we've been catching these fish all morning long. It's almost 1 in the afternoon. We were only doing a half day today because we got a huge day offshore tomorrow. So when I land this fish, it's gonna be our last one of the day. And I'm assuming it's another roosterfish. This one's coming up a little easier. Or maybe I'm just getting used to them. Whoops, coming over. It's just amazing to be able to catch this many big roosterfish. And I don't know about you guys, but I've never been anywhere where you can catch this many giant roosterfish one after another. I mean, we've had to have had 5 or 6 today over 50 pounds. So crazy. He's on the surface. He's on the surface. He's right here. Wow. This one's giving us a lot of trouble trying to get him in, guys. They put everything they have into every fight. And here we go. We got some leader. And another monster. Holy cow.
Going in.
Got him. All day, guys. Trophies all day long at a Casa del Golfo resort here in El Salvador. Whew. Whew. I'm gonna try to take this hook out, balance him here. Got it. Wow. Here you go. Teamwork fish.
All right.
Teamwork fish right here, guys. And they like to beat themselves up like that. Let go, I got it. They like to beat themselves up like that when they're in the boat. So I'm gonna go ahead and get them over here and release them before we take any more time with this guy. Sending him back. Look at him go, look at him go. Look at the size of that guy. Holy cow. Big fish, great release. Amazing day out here, guys. I'll see you next week.
Releasing the last huge roosterfish, Jimmy and Louisa travel back to Casa del Golfo to relax before their next big day on the water. Starting with a walk on the beach and ending with a delicious meal, Jimmy and Louisa are all set for their next adventure. Located in eastern El Salvador, Casa del Golfo boasts beautiful grounds with stunning views and comfortable rooms. Whether you visit to catch sailfish, dorados, or massive roosterfish, Casa del Golfo is the perfect El Salvadorian getaway locale. For more information on Casa del Golfo, visit hotelcasadelgolfo.com. Living the Dream with Captain Jimmy Nelson was brought to you by Salt Life. Live salty. For more fishing and diving action, follow Jimmy on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok at Captain Jimmy Nelson.